So I eat an edible, and I go hang out at this new hipster, well-developed part of L.A. where there are the coffee shops that sell a latte for $8. There's the boutique ice cream store, the Salt and Straw, countless French bulldogs. One of these hipster places, you know. I'm there, and it's a beautiful day in Los Angeles, and I'm stoned. I bring a book, but I'm too high to read it. I'm so high that I keep overthinking where I'm sitting. I go to one place, the nicest place. It's on the second level of this building. Great view, cushy seating.
Wow.
The problem is, though, the bums like that place.
Ooh.
So all the cushions are liable to be shat on, Duncan. And also, they have to blast classical music into this area to keep the bums out. So all the time, you can't really read because they're just like...
Wow.
And it gets very distracting. Isn't that weird? How, in order to keep bums out of the bathrooms in Starbucks, they have to use 7-digit codes. So the bums have to, insert the Fibonacci sequence. To keep bums out of a public seating area, you blast Mozart at top volume. But it's their garlic. Garlic is to vampires what intellectual stuff is to bums, I guess. That's how they keep them out of public areas in L.A.
It's like a short circuit in their brain or something.
They can't deal with it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
They hate it. They're terrified. They're terrified. Classical violins.
I got a video idea,
They're
buddy.
kryptonite. Oh, you and I dress up as
this is the video idea. In the 80s when the black guys would have just the big stereos like this.
Yeah.
And they would just be blasting early rap, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah,
out of this, on a big boom box.
Wasn't that the best early rap? The rhyme scheme was hanging with my homies, we're drinking beer. A girl is gonna call me a queer. Then I'm gonna tell her that I like bitches, and I put those hoes in motherfucking ditches. Always the shittiest rhyme scheme. Continue. I'm sorry.
But Sugar Hill Gang, that one song is one of my favorites. That rap. But anyway. I think we go around with classical music blaring out of boom boxes, maybe even dressed as thugs, or maybe dressed as classical thugs, like Napoleon Bonaparte. We're dressed in gear like that.
Okay, Napoleon Bonaparte with a face tattoo.
Exactly.
All right, classical thugs.
There we go.
We're going to workshop this one.
All right.
I'm not sure yet, but we have to. Yes, I heard bums away with classical music. I'm up there. I don't like it. I go to another spot, and I realize that, my back's unprotected. Somebody could sneak up and attack me. It's Los Angeles. I've seen too many videos of people playing the knockout game in the streets. An urban youth running up to a 44-year-old father and knocking him unconscious with an overhand right or a skateboard.
A skateboard is the way that I would, if I was a young black man, I think I would hit you with a skateboard.
I wasn't talking about young black men, Leo.
Okay.
Well, how dare you jump to those? I was actually talking about the Taiwanese. The Taiwanese street gangs are really causing a problem out here.
In LA, people don't know that, but it's true.
I can't have my back unprotected. I need to be up against something and have a full view of any avenue of approach. I eventually find that. I got a chair up on a little hill in this very nice yuppified district, and I'm trying to read my book, but I just keep finding myself zoning out. After 45 minutes of zoning out, Duncan, I realized that, hey, my keys are falling out of my pocket. The board shorts I'm wearing, the pockets are very shallow, period. They don't hold anything. And when I get up to finally leave, because I realize I'm not getting any reading done, it hits me, oh, shit, dude. Your wallet is no longer with you. It's not there.
Why do you think I carry a fanny pack, buddy boy? And I've been telling you.
You have been telling me. On shoots, I do it now to carry my mace, but I never imagined I was going to be a fanny pack guy in everyday life.
I know. It almost feels like it almost feels like it is a purse. And it kind of was emasculating for a while, but then I realized something.
You're wearing a onesie right now. I want everybody to know.
Dude, this is a manly onesie. Look at this. It's Dickies, dude. They might be wearing this in a jail cell right now.
Do you have to get naked to piss in that?
You got to take it down to halfway. So what? Honestly, wait a second. Let me see if there's a... Yeah, you got to take it down halfway. Yeah.
Okay, you got to get
it goes
naked.
all the way down to there, so it's just...
You're wearing a romper. You're wearing
like
a fucking romper, dude.
Feels good, dude. Honestly.
The only romps you're going to be going on in that are of a homosexual nature.
Oh.
I get up and I go up to the guard who The guard looks like an unconverted Danny Mullen fan. He's 22 years old, Latino, very agreeable personality. I should have given him a link to the channel. I know he would be a lifelong fan. But I tell him, I'm like, hey, man, I lost my wallet. Can you radio in to see if it's there? He's like, yeah, no problem. Hey, calling security station number 2. This guy says he's got a wallet, man, and it's like gone missing. Anybody have their wallet? And then I hear from the other side, shh. Fool, we don't have any wallets over here. And I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah, I was sitting up on that top cushion area, and I was actually sitting where that gentleman over there is with the greasy hair in the shopping cart, and oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's the only vagrant in this entire area of people. There are hundreds of people sitting out on the lawn, pushing strollers, walking expensive-looking dogs. The only person who looks like they would steal a wallet is sitting in the exact spot where I am most likely to have lost my wallet.
So this guy outwitted you.
The bum?
Yes.
I don't know if wits were involved. It might have just been that he chose to park his bum ass in the softest area because he was coming down from bad fentanyl.
Yeah.
And he needed a spot to pass out.
And what, he saw your wallet there?
Maybe. But I tell the Latino security guard, like, hey, man, do you think that guy stole my wallet? And this is what the dude says. He's like, shit, man, bad luck. See all that caution tape up there on the other booth? And I go, yeah, the other cushioned area? Yeah, yesterday that guy shit himself all over those cushions, dog.
Oh my God, dude.
So I just go, fuck. Homeless guy with a bowel problem is sitting at the deepest cushioned area where I was reclined, and it's very likely my wallet fell out of my pocket.
You think it's Crohn's disease or just like drug-related bowel stuff?
I think it's heroin-related incontinence, Leo.
Maybe it's
I don't think
IBS. Could be irritable bowel syndrome.
Okay, sure. So we're blaming this on a medical condition, not his penchant for drugs that make his entire body shut off.
Well, now, was he going to try to destroy the second booth area?
I think so.
You think so?
I am telling you right now, this is the last time. This area was where The Wizard of Oz was filmed. It was right by Sony Studios, formerly Culver Studios.
Yeah, this guy sounds like he was hired by like the Chinese to do this. They just make him go shit his pants randomly everywhere.
It's like a bioweapon.
Yeah, it's a bioweapon, dude.
In The Wizard of Oz, they see behind the curtain. They see the man behind the curtain. I've seen behind the curtain of public seating areas now.
Yeah.
Like if I hadn't talked to the security guard, I would not know that whenever you see caution tape in a public seating area, it's not because they're repairing something. It's because they have to bring in a chemical expert in a fucking hazmat suit to disinfect the place.
This is crazy.
But I first of all, my first order of business is like, okay, I'm eventually going to have to confront the final boss here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to talk to the bum about my wallet.
You didn't film, dude? You should have called Nico and made him drive down. Yeah, let's go film this shit.
Ring, ring. Hello? Listen, Nico, it's Danny. Oh, hey, Danny. Listen, I know you filmed for the last 48 hours straight because we had to go to Bakersfield and we did a video starting at 8 a.m. and you guys had to leave at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we did a live show until 10 p.m. at night. And then you drove 3 hours home and then came up the next morning at dawn to meet me in West Hollywood where a drag queen assaulted you. And then we had to break into a couple of churches and we stayed having a fan meetup in Santa Monica until the sunset and you had to drive 3 hours home. I know you did all that, but now I need you to drive 3 more hours for one bum confrontation because I fucking said so.
He might have stolen my wallet, Nico.
Oh, you know, Jill, she's actually been threatening to leave me lately because of my lack of presence in the household. Well, get the fuck up here before I leave you.
I have to take my cane Corso to the vet, though, so I can't really...
Leo told me that Nico was very hesitant to let me know that he has a cane Corso now.
Yeah.
He didn't want to tell me he had a new dog because I would threaten, because he knew I would just make jokes about him having sex with it all the time.
Yeah, and what have you been doing every time that you see Nico, Danny?
I just, eventually it comes back to what sexual acts he's committing against the canine.
What you really latched onto for an entire day was that the cane Corso has taken bigger cocks than Nico's little wee wee, so that if he did fuck his cane Corso, it's a female. it wouldn't do much
Yeah,
to
yeah.
her. That's what you really latched onto that for a full day of shooting one time.
Oh yeah. Well, in the pound, like we were, who knows? I think we were in Portland or something. And Nico was like, so Danny, we got to get the spy cam ready for the next shot. And you're going to deploy me outside of the bank. And you and Leo are going to go in and hit the bid on teller number 2. I was like, yeah, no, totally. No, listen, Nico, your cane Corso must have gotten fucked by a couple of pit bulls in the pound. I think there's a good chance all of their dicks were girthier than yours. So when you slide into that thing, does it even sigh? He's like, hey, I really like my dog. I'm sorry, Nico. I did not call Nico before I confronted him. Yeah. But first of all, I go up. So all of my X seats that I tried, my final destination that I ended up posting up at for an hour, the one where I thought I was too vulnerable to attack, there's an Asian man and a Jewish girl at those. And those are the easiest two, like, because clearly they aren't going to steal anything. I go up to them like, hey, have you seen my wallet? Oh, no, I haven't. Hey, have you seen my wallet? Oh, no, I haven't.
Well, if I'm putting my detective hat on here, Jewish woman, huh? What was she wearing?
Is this like a rape joke? What do you mean?
No. What was she wearing? She might have been the thief.
No,
I want to know. I want to break her down. I want to do a little, look into like somebody. What was she carrying?
She was carrying. She was probably a USC student, Leo.
Okay.
Her parents were paying her $300,000 tuition.
Listen, buddy,
she had no reason to steal.
Maybe she was one of those people that they have one of those trusts for, and she was from a poor neighborhood, and they gave her a scholarship to USC, a Gucci wallet, and I know it was a Gucci wallet.
Yeah,
it's like that's a come up, man. I mean, I would pick it up, and
so you're saying this is like one of those impoverished Jewish girls who they come from the ghetto.
Maybe, dude. Maybe her parents like smoke cigarettes and they're in like Brooklyn, New York, and they're like, "Hey, honey, you going to USC?"
You gotta love working class Jews. That's Jeff Ross, the comedian, the roast master general.
Amazing.
His parents were caterers.
They were probably so funny.
Yeah,
they're hilarious.
Well, if this girl did not steal my wallet, Leo.
Okay, and so I'm just saying. Look, if I found your wallet, if it was a black or Latino man, I would send it to his address. And if it was you, Daniel Mullen the second, what are you? No, you're not. Your dad's not Daniel. Daniel, you should be Daniel Mullen the third. But I wouldn't. You look like the white privilege. I ain't giving it back to you.
Well, I'm gonna hope that it still returns to me because here's what happened. The bum. I go up there to the guy, like after going into the bathroom and having to hype myself up in the mirror because I'm basically going to have to go do a bit right now. In the bathroom, I decide, like, I cannot ask this guy if he has my wallet. If you ask, we were talking about interrogation techniques last week when we were talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
If you ask Jeffrey Epstein if he flew 3 16-year-olds to his island and raped them all, if you ask nicely, he's going to say no.
Right. What do you do, Danny? Do you make it seem like you're into flying 16-year-olds to islands?
Hey, listen, Jeffrey. So, God, I mean, 16-year-old hard bodies. Oh, my God. Listen, if one were hypothetically trying to transport them across international waters, like hypothetically, how would be a good way of going about that? Just between two boys, Jeffy. Can I call you Jeffy? That's how I wanted to approach this bum. But I didn't want to buddy up with them. I thought I was going to come in like a cop, dude. I was going to come in like a fucking undercover detective and scare the motherfucker straight. So I walk over there. I've got my shoulders fucking pulled up. I get a nice wide. Duncan, you haven't moved in a while. I'm starting to think you're dead for real this time. I walk over there, and I'm just like, hey, buddy. About a half hour ago, I lost my wallet. I've been watching you the whole time. It was a bait operation. I saw you walk over here. I saw you steal it. Now stand up and empty out your fucking pockets. Leo, I had to come in hot on this guy.
Oh, my God.
I come in hot on this guy. Hey, what's up, sir?
How's it going?
I come in. Hey, Baron, come sit down. I'm just finishing a little story here.
Sit down right here, buddy. This is your microphone and your headphones there.
I walk up to this bum. Just empty your fucking pockets right now. He gets up. I ain't got nothing, man. Just a greasy white kid. He looks like Austin if stuff went... well, really wrong.
Crack open a beer, Baron. It's all good.
He gets up and he empties his pockets. He's like, I ain't got nothing, man. I don't know what's going on here. Like, leave me alone. I said, stand back. Stand the fuck back. I keep him at arm's length. I say, I'm going through your stuff right now. Mm-hmm. All he has with him is an In-N-Out bag. I just using my knuckles, I separate the mouth of the bag so I can look inside. French fries, and ketchup. So you still haven't emptied your pockets out all the way. Turn them inside out. He does all the way. A receipt pops out and 2 bottle caps. I search the area, the cracks of the cushion, which is tough because this guy, at the very least, he's got track marks from shitting yesterday on the cushion area over there.
Oh, my God.
Slowly, it dawns on me that this is an innocent man, that I've sworn at 3 times, that I've had stand up. A horrified family with like a labradoodle and 2 children is watching from not far away.
Or do you feel shame?
After I do this, the guy started to get increasingly mad. He senses that I'm barking up the wrong tree, as it were. And I have to turn it over to him eventually. I go, listen, homeless man, I see now that you do not have my wallet, and I want to sincerely apologize. But after you treat a guy like, I treated him, Leo, like a fucking raccoon rifling through my garbage bin.
I'm sorry, did you refer to him as homeless man?
Yeah, dude. I treated him so bad. And he was white, which makes it, I don't really feel that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny how that works. Like if he
he was white? What the
He was
fuck?
a white
You
guy.
Started with
he
that.
looked like Austin. I said,
Dude.
like, if it were, I feel like, I don't know, this is how it goes nowadays. Mr. Friend.
Baron Lee.
Baron, that's how it goes these days. As an Asian man, you understand too. Nobody gives a fuck about white and Asian people. So like, I didn't feel that bad after I accused this guy of a misdemeanor and then got him to turn his pockets inside out.